Okay, it happened. We're live. Well, 1 minute after. Oh goodness, now we're okay. This is that thing that happens sometimes. Technology. Hello, beautiful people. Let's take a breath. Wherever you are, I see a few of you hanging out here. How fun. I love it. Okay, I'm hot. I got to turn this heater down here. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is a real deal. Living life, being in the moment, in the now moment, in the new beginning, in the presence. Get these cool earrings. These are a gift from my daughter. We got a full moon coming up here in a couple days. It's so interesting to be on this journey, isn't it? To be a part of life on Earth, to be a part of the journey of the Gregorian calendar. I know there's so many of us that reject the system as it is, the matrix. Yet we chose to be here on this planet with this 12-month calendar in this matrix. How do we dance in that? How do we negotiate and navigate? Happy New Year, Barb. Thank you. So lovely to have you here. How do we negotiate that there's this and there's more, right? There's this and there's more. Who am I? Who are you? Well, I have a name. I have an identity. I have a role. I have many of them. And I am so grateful to remember that I am an expression of source, of the divine, of consciousness, of oneness. One. Hey, Corrine, Happy New Year. Yay. Thanks for being here. 111. That's today. How do we get there? Well, it's January. That's a 1. First day of the month. That's a 1. 2026. Those numbers, 226, they add up to 1. It's all a game, right? It really is all a game. Yet, we're the ones playing it. Every decision we make, every choice that we experience within our being creates who we are. It creates the essence of our identity. It's our presence. Guess what? It's our gift. I love saying that my mess is my message. What does that mean? That means that the journey that I've been walking through, the hiccups that I've been experiencing, the challenges, the mud, the poo, the drama, all of that is so that I get to be me. I get to be this version of me that's growing, evolving, changing, experiencing. It's in the darkness we see the stars. These are all things, many of you are familiar with this. You've heard these things before. Maybe you even speak them yourself. It's in remembering that that's what we're here being a part of that holds us. I woke up this morning, saw the sun coming up because it comes up later these days, right? After getting to watch the potato drop here in Idaho, there's a potato drop. It was very entertaining, actually. My daughter and I sat on the couch. I actually fell asleep right before midnight. And then she says, "Wake up, it's about to happen." So we got to listen to fireworks and watch fireworks and celebrate the revelry of this shift, this flip of the calendar. I haven't actually done it yet, but I'll do that. So, it happens in the now moment. But yeah, we flip it and we begin again. This is the gift of witnessing. This is the gift of honoring that we're all here. We're all here right now. Playing, experiencing, blowing shit up, right? What does that mean? I mean, yeah, the fireworks, but in our actual lives, we're blowing things up. Shift happens. Every choice we make provides a pathway. And that every choice we make provides a pathway. And that's what I love about the Lotus Path. The mud is the nourishment. We're here in winter. I know it's so funny to start a new year. For many people that are tapped more into the astrological calendar. I mean, we got all kinds of new years. We've got the new year of the horse, the Chinese New Year. That's coming here in a month or so. We're still shedding skin, right? We're finishing up this snake. The beginning of spring is a beautiful opportunity for a new year. A birthday. I got one in a few days here. January 6th is my birthday. And so I love that it sort of lines up with this like calendar year. For those people that have a birthday in April, in March, they get to experience another type of connection with the new year. But it doesn't matter. Whenever you came on the planet, 1 year from that point, that's your new year. But guess what? What if we stopped worrying about New Year's and birthdays and new seasons, and we recognize that every moment is an opportunity to be in reflection and connection? Yeah, that's a lot of newness, right? It's a lot of new places of being willing to witness. We're riding the ride. We are shedding our skin. You know, our bodies are so amazing, right? Our physical bodies. We get a new liver every 7 years, something like that. But that's the reality. The cells are constantly changing. We're nothing like we were yesterday or last year, or definitely not what the body we were born into. That's the magic. That's happening because of this system that desires to grow and be in balance, homeostasis, health, wellness. That's the design. It's the choices that we make that shift that experience, what we witness as dis-ease or feeling sick. These are decisions. We decide to feel out of balance. Yeah, I know that's a lot of power, right? It's a lot of power to say that I decide whether or not I'm going to be well or not. Well, guess what? It is. And it comes from how we're experiencing ourself in the now moment. I'm honored to live this life. I'm honored to walk through the mud and the muck. I'm honored to navigate challenging days of darkness and poo. I've got lots of relationship with funk and depression, with addiction to the phone. So, I've been sharing in this year, this shedding of the snake, the new version of me coming through that says, I'm not addicted to cannabis. I'm not addicted to helping and supporting and fixing people. I'm not addicted to not valuing my worth. But then I left this vacuum, right? So then I got addicted to playing phone games. Never in my life have I played phone games. What we are willing to move through leaves space. That space is going to call something else in. It's important to remember and remember and remember that you are whole. When we move something through, which is what I kind of missed the ball on, was fill it up with something else. Don't let the accidents of life fill yourself up. Be intentional. Choose, or life is going to choose you. I actually experienced what I felt was a dark energy, a dark entity. And with my work as a shamanic practitioner, as an intuitive, as a channel, I supported myself in allowing this essence, energy, being to move through me. I birthed a new version of me. That's this energy of new is birth and rebirth and birth again. It's so much fun, isn't it? So much fun. So much fun to recognize that we get to choose this life. You know, I fall into these places. How many of you raise your hand that say, I'm an imposter, I'm a fraud. I'm not really who I think I am. But here's the thing, you are who you are, and who you are being is important. And recognizing our edges of where we say, I'm not good enough, that's a moment. That's a moment to say, who says that? Who is calling forth that message? That's the design, to remember that you are the one calling the shots. Who are you? That's the question, though. I was speaking into this incongruence between where my mind and my higher self, that's dis-ease right there. That's that place where we are out of alignment. I invite you to remember that you are a being of light, that you are a consciousness, and that you are here to be present with you. It's in the mirror. Everything's in the mirror. And when we truly hold this reflection as valuable, as a teacher, that we're here to teach and learn throughout this lifetime, because we're here on Earth School, then we feel differently about ourselves. I'm honored to walk this life and to feel the discomfort that I experience, because it teaches me. It supports me in nourishing my growth. And I've been through many different pathways of learning and education, through many different coaches. There's so much available in our field at this time, on these days, in this world. And what I know, what I've learned, is it comes from within. And what I love to do is I love to witness. I love to see. I love to be with. And that is where I am walking this path as a transformational guide, as the love messenger, as a soul light curator, as an intuitive channel, and as a consciousness expressing through the beautiful myriad disco ball of reflection as divine source. And I have a message. It's funny, I have a cat named Magic who speaks quite loudly when there's messages that move through me. And in that consciousness, I'm also aware that my team, the team Lot Us, who likes to share messages in the container of the portal energy guidance, when I hold space through the communities, through sacred connection, I am honored to be the vessel and the vehicle and the channel for messages from the greater consciousness that we are all a part of. And I invite you now to take a breath with me. Maybe close your eyes if you are able, and hold space for you and what comes through as a message for you to be witness to. Yes, we are here. We are here as the consciousness, as Anne shared. We are called Lot Us. We are one with the many that are part of your awareness as the human experience sees consciousness of beings. We are all one, and each individual has a relationship with the one that is, yes, that number that is the essence of this day, and yet it is the energetics, the quality of oneness. We say that we are one, we are 11, we are 111, we are 1111. We are the essence of oneness, as are you. You are connected to all that is. You are the presence of divine source. You are all here to learn, to experience, to grow. And it is through your growing that you feel pain. Pain is a perception. Pain is an experience. Pain is an offering. Pain is a contraction. Anne likes to say from her birth doula experience as the love messenger that contractions are birth hugs. We love this expression. We love to witness how beings of light express themselves. And we love to be a part of the growth that is experienced in this dimension. Many of you here in this time have an awareness, a remembrance, an inner standing, as Anne shares, of the inner knowing of what this condition of living here on planet Earth is. It's a reflection. There is so much more to you than your human role, identity, name, body. You are part of all that is. You are an essence of the oneness. It is in your limitation from this perspective that you create those challenges, those contractions, that pain. You are a gift. And as you feel the vibration and frequency of energy as it moves through your body, through your being, the heat, the tingling, that is who you are. That is the energy of your being. That is light, vibration, frequency. That is love. You are love. You are one. You are what is. And it is in your choices, the decisions that you make, that you move through in your day-to-day living, that create who you experience yourself to be. As you begin again with another calendar year as you see it, remember that you are choosing to be here, that you are choosing to live your life, and that you are choosing, you are growing, you are experiencing, you are evolving, you are learning. It's how you feel about the expression of yourself. that invites you to be. We are grateful to be witness. We are grateful to be guides. And we invite you to remember that you have your guides, that you have your experience of guidance, that you are an expression of love and source. Remember, remember, remember. I am so honored, and I have what's coming through, what I'm experiencing in my throat now is the desire to share the message from consciousness through the vehicle of light language. Listen with your heart. Listen with your soul. Listen with your whole being. Amalera te koshlake tachinta yasaye kala. Olama se kati shalake tasachata. Hamahia ye aho ye. Ashina te salakita. Holamaheta heta shloka te sita. Alamake hase lachita shuma. Anatia toa. Ay 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 say la mea elama hoya insala que te sika oya mate aya haya aya oya se la titiasima aya shlom matesia aya osta haya selakaya moya haya selamachaya ya oaseya shialamaya yoa haya maya sela tatira khosha tekela tosta ay takia moa tesa haya haya to ya Shoya, shoya, ya. Hey, la makase taita sola. Haya marisha leketa tosha. Hayate sali oya staya she samalaya. Sia haya sholachea amla hesia. Thank you for being on the journey. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for being a reflection of the divine. It's an honor to be with you today, to hold space, to share, to be one with. May you receive the gift that is you, and may you honor the journey of you in gratitude, in love, with light. Give yourself a hug. You're a gift. Thank you. I look forward to being on the journey with you wherever it takes us. Have an amazing and beautiful day.